Another video where I'm going to actually look at the London Business News site traffic and how it's growing over time, and how these sites we are actually going to take it to 400 visitors a month, and then eventually to work on to the 1,000 visitors level. I'm going to give you some of the tips that how I come across these keywords, how I actually suggest the keywords to Manuela, and how she gets the content plan, and what are the ways. And this is a site literally from finding an expired domain, londonbusiness.com, and ended up growing it to organic traffic. At the moment, it's sitting at for the last 28 days organic traffic, you can see it's 5,500. If you look at it, very consistent at the moment. For the last 3 month 10K. If you look at the last 90 days, it's 16,000 visitors. So the traffic of this site is really growing. These are yesterday's traffic. You can see the page over 250 visitors per day. Same going to be pretty much just today, and more articles are getting picked up, and these are organic traffic, all because of the, if you look at most Google traffic which is coming to this site. And I'm using Clicky Analytics as I suggested in the Digital Entrepreneur YouTube channel, why I use Clicky, and how you actually can use Clicky and check it with Google Analytics and compare it, and why you will get a better understanding of the traffic. And this is why it's accurate, because I use Clicky every single day when I look at the traffic for a site, when I want to understand what pages are getting traffic, where the people are bouncing, or what are the pages that I should be putting the exit pop-ups, what can I do to improve, how we target the advertising, all those things. I use the Clicky tool when I'm doing or working with my team about improving the website. So Lada Business News is a site where I'm very positive. The site should grow to 500 visitors per day, and then the goal is to take it to 1,000 visitors a day, and really keep on growing this site. So because this is a site from ground up, started some time ago, and Manuela mainly managed this site. She grew up this site with amazing content publishing, premium content. The standard of this content is like really good. You can have a look on the website by going to the website. So really amazing, interesting. The content is there, and this site is growing. The site is really growing. This, like, there is nothing like Google traffic is not going to come if you grow the site in a right way. The list posts, interesting articles, how I pick up the keywords by going in my places search ref. At the moment I'm looking, at least it gives a rough idea, but definitely site traffic wise, I mentioned on a video why it's not accurate, but this gives an idea. There are various other tools you can look when you want to do keyword analysis to get a rough idea about the keywords, what keywords are people are looking, and then also look at the keywords on Google. Then you get an understanding how the keywords and what are the articles and the competitors are ranking, how they've done it, how they have gone after those keywords. Then you get an idea, okay, this is a good keyword, need to go after. So this is how I would approach these keywords. So recently got up 6 parties in London, got it like a couple of days. It just got indexed yesterday, and you guys can see that alone brought him like 20. I'm expecting this article alone to bring in a roughly around 100 visitors a day. So I think even today already it's picking up, just like the mid of the day. So the article is like, it's not even yet properly indexed and picked up on being or mobile as well, where the most of the searches will be. We are letting it organically index. If it doesn't, we go to Google, uh, the webmaster tool, and try to resubmit it. But this site, and it should get normally get indexed organically. So this is a site that's really growing, a promising site. The secret is content, properly researched content, list posts published for brands, and this blog is Google News approved. So this is going to have to grow for 1,000 visitors a day, which is ideally when you're building a guest posting site, a branded website. The goal is to get it to 1,000 visitors. Now it's sitting at 5,000 plus, soon to go to 10,000. Very soon it should be going to 10,000. How I do keyword research is using Ahrefs, understand the keywords, send it to Manuela. She get it written, get it published by our publishers, and then the content keeps on going. Really good on page timing on the site. So not even the paper people are actually bouncing out. Really good on page time as well. The total time today alone, yesterday, let's see how much time. A lot of time people spend hours, almost like a day. Like, so these are the kind of a brand design. People come, people check, people read, and all those things. So this is the interest this is the good side of this site. When we want to increase the ranks, I'll look at how is the on page time, what is the average time per visit. 4 minutes average at least per visitor he's spending time. That's like the minimum level. So this gives us the idea that this site is heading to the right side, and this site is going to grow. If the average per visitor site is 30 seconds, 5 seconds or 10 seconds, which is really bad, that means really bad. Bounce rate is sitting at 30%. If I can bring it down to 20 to 100%, which is going to be good. So this is something that I do when we the blogging, when we build the websites. Me and my team will look at Clicky and then try to understand what are the traffic, how are the metrics looks like, how is the bounce rate, what's the average time per visitor. That's the total time that also gives it. So that gives an indication this site is on the right path. People who come to visit the site stick on the site, stay on the site, and they consume the content, which is what the search engines want. When they send a visitor, they want to make sure the visitor sticks and listen to the content, and read the content and then consume it. And that means search engines know, okay, I sent them to the right place, they're not unhappy, so they're spending time. So those are the indications that we look when we are growing sites. So that's why you do clicky analytics at Clickdo when we do content marketing. So I'll give again another update about how this site is growing and where things are, and how and what sort of content is going on this site. You can always go to this website and have an idea. This is an amazingly built website. What content is going, the list post, definitely some of the things to rank. You guys can see that these are all list posts, co-living spaces, and these list posts are the posts that's ranking, that brings in the most traffic. And so today also pretty consistent traffic, which is just the half of the day is still gone. So I'm expecting it to also go around 250 per day. So that's actually the level. Few more new articles, like really high end traffic articles like singles bars in London and to mingle, all these articles, they are still to get picked up on Google. When they come, I'm expecting straight away the traffic to hit 500 visitors per day. And I'll update you as the traffic go. I'll try to do a video weekly to give you an understanding about how this website is growing, as well as other websites we are managing at Clickdo, how those blogs are growing. And if you have any questions, drop your comments below and ask it how you want to grow, what are your niches. If you want me or somebody from Clickdo to have a check on your website and tell what is your issue, why it's not growing, what are the content that suggestions you can do, how you do the keyword research according to your particular niche. And if you want to learn these kind of things, drop a comment below and let me know what I need to cover on the next videos. And hit the like button, drop your questions. I'll see you again. Fernando Raymond.